Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're embarking on an epic journey through time to explore the history of the United States of America. It's a story of courage, conflict, innovation, and the ongoing pursuit of an ideal. So grab your popcorn and let's dive in. Our story begins long before 1776, with the vibrant and diverse cultures of Native Americans who inhabited this vast land for thousands of years. From the cliff dwellings of the ancestral Puebloans to the great confederacies of the Iroquois, they built complex societies and lived in harmony with the land. Then, in 1492, a new chapter began. Christopher Columbus's arrival sparked an age of exploration, and soon, ships from across Europe, Spain, France, England, and the Netherlands arrived on these shores, each seeking fortune, glory, or religious freedom. This Columbian exchange forever changed the world, but it also brought immense hardship and displacement for the indigenous peoples. By the 1700s, 13 British colonies had been established along the Atlantic coast. Each developed its own unique character, from the Puritan society of New England to the plantation-based economy of the South. But over time, these colonists began to feel a growing sense of a shared identity distinct from their British rulers across the ocean. Tensions mounted over issues like taxation without representation. Cries of, "Give me liberty or give me death," echoed through the colonies. The Boston Tea Party was the final straw, and in 1775, the first shots of the American Revolution were fired at Lexington and Concord. On July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, a revolutionary document proclaiming that all men are created equal with certain unalienable rights. After a long and difficult war, and with crucial help from France, the American colonies won their independence. But now came the hard part, building a nation. The initial attempt, the Articles of Confederation, proved too weak. So, in 1787, the nation's founders gathered in Philadelphia to draft a new framework, the United States Constitution. This brilliant document, with its system of checks and balances, established a republic that has endured for over 2 centuries. The 19th century was a period of incredible growth and turmoil. The young nation expanded westward, fueled by the idea of manifest destiny. The Louisiana Purchase doubled the country's size overnight. Pioneers traveled the Oregon Trail, and the California Gold Rush drew people from all over the world. But this expansion came at a great cost to Native American tribes, who were forcibly removed from their ancestral lands. Meanwhile, the deep-seated issue of slavery was tearing the nation apart. The industrialized North and the agrarian South grew further divided, leading to the devastating Civil War from 1861 to 1865. It was the nation's darkest hour, but it resulted in the abolition of slavery and the preservation of the Union, solidifying the power of the federal government. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw America transform into an industrial powerhouse. Immigrants poured in through Ellis Island, chasing the American dream and building the nation's cities and factories. Innovations like the telephone, the automobile, and the airplane changed life forever. But this Gilded Age also brought vast inequality and labor strife. America's role on the world stage grew as it entered World War I and then faced the Great Depression. The Roaring Twenties gave way to breadlines, but the nation's spirit endured. Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal programs reshaped the relationship between the government and its citizens. The attack on Pearl Harbor thrust the U.S. into World War II, where it played a decisive role in the Allied victory. The post-war era brought the Cold War, a decades-long ideological struggle against the Soviet Union. This period also saw the rise of the civil rights movement, as heroic figures like Martin Luther King Jr. fought to dismantle segregation and secure equal rights for African Americans, a struggle that continues to this day. From the space race and landing on the moon to the digital revolution and the age of the Internet, America has continued to innovate and shape the modern world. The nation has faced challenges like the Vietnam War, economic recessions, and the attacks of September 11th, but it has always found a way to adapt and move forward. The history of the United States is not a simple story. It's complex, often contradictory, and filled with both triumph and tragedy. It's a continuous experiment in democracy, a journey toward fulfilling the promise of a more perfect union. Thanks so much for watching this whirlwind tour of American history. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the past, and let me know in the comments what part of history you'd like to see next. Until then, stay curious.